part behind the backpack to save it, okay?
One interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
My name is Sam, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing, majestic animal. Like a bird? And learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope today's Orca Encounter will give you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
That was right on. You were swimming right by the surface.
Truly are a natural wonder, and today, Marine Thempark here is going to show you some of Orca's competitors. The blowhole on the top of their head is perfectly designed for catching a quick breath of air at the surface. Even the location of their eyes is to their advantage. They may look like they're in those white patches on the side of their head, but they're actually in that darker area just in time to camouflage from crashing prey. The fin on the top of the whale is called the dorsal fin, which helps stabilize the whales while swimming and assists in thermal regulation. The two flippers on either side of the whale are called pectoral flippers, which are mainly used for steering and stopping. Inside each pectoral flipper are 5 bony digits, just like the human hand. The two lobes on either side of their tail are called flukes. The tail flukes are the engine of the killer whale, allowing them to reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, as fast as our speedboats. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when they're lifting their nearly 10,000-pound bodies up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like most animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. A pectoral slap can be used to show dominance or get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pectoral slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they freak. Flip flaps are another form of communication used by whales here at SeaWorld and in the wild.
Oh no. You're like you're looking for that whale, right?
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their young, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales were superhuman at holding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the area. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Lisa. Very good. Never mind.
Shows you that the movement right here in front of me. Antarctic killer whales will actually create waves to knock unsuspecting seals off of floating ice. Orca and I are demonstrating that right here, showing you one of the many complex and impressive hunting behaviors developed by killer whales around the world. Now you all just saw these waves crashing behind me, but you can't quite comprehend the amount of water displaced by these animals unless you experience it firsthand. So luckily I have a couple of great volunteers who are going to get to feel the power of the killer whale. You guys come on down here. Awesome job. And you can have a seat right there for me. Awesome. You can just have a seat on either side. Hold on to the handle. Great. The water is about 55 degrees. Are you sure you want to do this? I think they can do it. Let's give them a big round of applause. And it looks like we have our Orca whale headed our way. Heavier than the killer whale. So, how's an animal the size of the killer whale? Right on the animal the size of the whale? It's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
Oh.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround the sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how young whales learn to hunt and practice their skills as they grow.
Whoa.
Killer whales are always interacting and showing their playful side in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Focusing is when the whale swims fast, briefly breaking the surface of the water. They can be seen doing this when riding in the wake of a boat or surfing in a wave. Killer whales love to be touched and can be seen rubbing their bellies on rocks when they can. Watch as he demonstrates that behavior right here in front of you. Killer whales can also be found imitating each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. Whales are always mimicking and learning from each other. Playful behavior has a purpose. A tail whip can be used to stun fish during a hunt. But today, I think Pete and I are going to be stunning right here. We interact with our whales here all day, every day, which helps us build a trusting relationship and offer optimal help, research, and our whales here take an active role in our own health and well-being. Our whales are trying to present their tail flukes to us to allow our vets to get a blood sample, which helps us monitor their overall health. Our whales will also slide out on a scale like Orca is demonstrating on the screen here, which helps us monitor their weight. We can even get a breath sample from their blowholes, all thanks to that trusted relationship we build here at SeaWorld every single day. Now, I'd like to take a moment to introduce you all to Keat. Keat is one of our largest male whales, and although he may not be the most graceful of our whales, he loves to learn new things and is incredibly smart. He has inspired hundreds of thousands of guests, just like all of you. Not only that, but he's also assisted in countless research projects, helping scientists learn more about killer whales as a whole, helping wild populations of killer whales, and assisting in conservation efforts around the world. We challenge our whales here every day to learn new things to stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play help keep our whales here in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcas orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Oh no, I'm worried about getting down. All of a sudden, the orca decides to say, "Hey, want to splash?" So what do you think?